We've got some good news coming out of Hollywood today. A report says that Phoebe Waller-Bridge's Tomb Raider series at Amazon MGM Studios is reportedly dead. Roll this up over at phantompulse.com. This latest rumor comes from Allison Bischoff at the Daily Mail. She shared, sources say the idea of bringing Lara Croft to the small screen is dead. Another source reportedly told her, I hear that it is not going ahead. So that is really, really good news, obviously, because this show is being made by known feminist Phoebe Waller-Bridge. And this show has been on some rocky ground over the last year since it was announced. We had a number of reports just recently. At the end of March, Puck's Matthew Bellany shared that Phoebe Waller-Bridge and her team had been given tens of millions of dollars and 2 writers' rooms, and there's still no script. In fact, he wrote that she had originally been given a $20 million a year deal by former Amazon Studios head Jennifer Salke back in 2019, and the deal was renewed after its 3 years expired, despite Waller-Bridge not producing anything. However, following that report, he shared another one that Amazon MGM Studios had renegotiated its deal with Waller-Bridge to a non-exclusive first look deal for significantly less money. So maybe they are not doing Tomb Raider with her anymore. Before these reports, Leslie Goldberg at Puck shared that the show was on rocky ground and many Hollywood insiders believed it would never come to fruition. This is what she reported in August. Amazon is now searching for a star to play Lara Croft in a live-action Tomb Raider series written by Waller-Bridge that has many insiders placing bets on whether it will ever come to fruition. One insider allegedly told the outlet that's a deal for saving face. Meaning that the deal for her to get Tomb Raider is a deal to save face after the disaster of Indiana Jones is maybe what I'm getting from there. And then it could also be something for Salke to save face too, given that she had so many bad shows, such as Rings of Power, Wheel of Time. Salke attempted to tame those rumors in October, though, telling Variety, Tomb Raider is really exciting and Phoebe is well into it and working in close partnership with Tomb Raider general manager Dallas Dickinson and the game producers, and it's going to be very exciting. However, she concluded, but I don't have any new updates. Obviously, Salke is no longer at Amazon. She exited last month. The Tomb Raider series was originally announced back in May 2024 with the press release saying today, at its inaugural upfront presentation, Prime Video announced that it has ordered a Tomb Raider series with Phoebe Waller-Bridge, set as writer and executive producer. The series is based on the iconic Tomb Raider video game franchise, which follows the adventures of world-famous archaeologist and adventurer Lara Croft. This project comes as part of a deal between Crystal Dynamics and Amazon MGM Studios, originating through DJ2's first look deal with the studio to develop additional Tomb Raider stories into series and films. Tomb Raider will premiere exclusively on Prime Video in more than 240 countries and territories worldwide. Well, we'll see about that. Waller-Bridge commented on the announcement at the time, saying, if I could tell my teenage self this was happening, I think she'd explode. Tomb Raider has been a huge part of my life, and I feel incredibly privileged to be bringing it to television with such passionate collaborators. Lara Croft means a lot to me, as she does to many, and I can't wait to go on this adventure, bats and all. So if the series is indeed being scrapped, it might be a sign that Amazon MGM Studios is truly moving in a new direction and might even be following the advice of the company's founder, Roy Price, who called for Amazon to redevelop all projects that were tainted with Salke's attitude and ideology. He said all these shows are being developed or redeveloped from scratch. He didn't list off Tomb Raider. I don't think it came to his mind at the time, but he listed off the Warhammer show. He listed Henry Cavill's Warhammer show. He listed off potential Bond series that might be in the works, like he said 008 and a Moneypenny, and I think he had a couple others in there. But he also didn't mention the Mass Effect series that they have in development. He said that there was a Red Dead Redemption show in development. I'm not sure if there is. I still have to go and see if that's true or not. And then he didn't mention the God of War series either. But obviously, he was talking about all of them and saying that they all should be redeveloped from scratch. So they do not have this attitude or ideology that Jennifer Salke had been bringing to Amazon, infecting them. So we'll see if they do that, if they maybe are going to find someone else to do that. But I think this is a good rumor. Phoebe Waller-Bridge not being attached to Tomb Raider is a good thing. She is an outspoken feminist. Lara Croft, I would argue, is not something that needs to be tainted by feminism. She can just be a archaeologist, a female archaeologist going on digs and adventures, and that should be what it is. It doesn't have to have any kind of feminist ideology or dialogue or stories that are going to try to push that stuff. There's nothing wrong with her just being a woman going on archaeological digs. But let me know what you guys make of this. I think this is good news. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, and to always, always speak the truth.